Black CEO and her mother kicked out of luxury hotel. 20 minutes later, everyone was fired. Before we dive in, this story hit the comments and tell us your city or country. Let's see how far this story reaches. If you like the video, please subscribe. She walked in with grace, her mother's arm looped through hers, expecting a peaceful afternoon in the lobby of one of the city's most exclusive hotels. But the moment they crossed the threshold, eyes followed them. Cold, calculating. Within minutes, a manager appeared, asking them to leave, claiming the area was reserved for guests. They were guests, platinum members. But no one asked, no one checked. The real reason was unspoken, but clear. What no one realized was who she was. And what would happen next would shake the hotel's foundation. Watch till the end. Danielle Hayes wasn't just any guest. She was the CEO of a multi-million-dollar tech company, smart, composed, and used to the weight of responsibility. It was her mother's 70th birthday, and she'd planned a quiet surprise, an elegant high tea at the city's most luxurious hotel. Dressed in soft pastels, her mother glowed with pride as they entered the grand lobby. Danielle had always said, "We deserve to be seen, to belong in these spaces." She had booked the suite weeks ago, confirmed everything. This was supposed to be a moment of celebration, of legacy. But as they waited to be seated, staff whispered. A man in a crisp suit walked briskly toward them, eyes narrowed. Danielle noticed. Her mother sensed it too. Something was off, something ugly. And it was about to unfold in front of a crowd that would never forget it. The hotel manager didn't ask their names, didn't offer a smile. I just stood there with my arms folded and said, "This area is for guests only." Danielle calmly replied that they had a reservation, but he cut her off, loud enough for others to hear. "You'll need to leave, now." Murmurs filled the lobby. A white couple sitting nearby watched with amused detachment. Staff at the front desk avoided eye contact. Danielle opened the reservation email and showed it to him, displaying the confirmation. He didn't even glance at it. "There's been a mistake," he said coldly. "This is private property. We reserve the right to refuse service." Her mother's hand trembled as she whispered, "Let's just go." But Danielle stayed rooted. She asked for the hotel's general manager. He refused. She requested that the security footage be saved. He smirked. Finally, she took a deep breath, stepped back, and made one phone call. 20 minutes later, everything changed. Phones at the front desk rang simultaneously. The hotel's district director stormed in through the side entrance, followed by legal staff. The same manager who had dismissed them stood frozen as he was called into a private room. Whispers turned to silence. The couple that had watched earlier slipped away. The staff who'd looked away were now staring. Because Danielle wasn't just a guest. She was the new majority shareholder. Within moments, the lobby transformed. The district director returned, eyes wide with embarrassment, and apologized profusely. Danielle's mother was escorted to a private suite with champagne and roses. The hotel manager who dismissed them? Terminated on the spot, his name erased from the schedule before he left the building. Every staff member who had turned away was placed under internal review. Danielle didn't gloat, she didn't raise her voice, but her presence, calm and commanding, said everything. This wasn't about ego, it was about dignity. She had built herself from the ground up and watched too many people like her pushed aside, judged by skin, not by soul. That day, the hotel didn't just lose a manager, it lost the illusion that racism could be brushed under the rug. And in its place, a truth stood tall. Danielle and her mother finished their tea on the rooftop suite, overlooking a city they'd helped shape. But the memory lingered, not of luxury, but of being dismissed so quickly. This story wasn't just about one woman or one hotel. It's about countless moments when success, respect, and humanity are ignored because of skin color. Danielle didn't just want justice, she wanted change. She implemented anti-discrimination training across all her properties. And to every staff member, she left a message: treat every guest with dignity. You never know who you're serving. Racism hides in small moments, in glances and policies, in silence.
But sometimes it only takes one voice to shatter the silence. What would you have done if you were standing in that lobby? And where in the world are you watching from? Let us know in the comments. Take care.